Hey guys, what's up? It's a regular day and I don't have school, but don't you just hate it when you go to school, especially in high school? You have like these big heavy textbooks right here and you have to carry them all, especially one textbook doesn't make a difference, a big difference I guess you could say. Two textbooks make a difference. Three textbooks makes a huge difference, and then four textbooks, whoa! Ow, my legs! What's going on, guys? My name is Ben. How are you guys doing today? And what I have for you today is another episode of What Do I Think, where I get to talk about the future of ebooks, because as you can saw, those four textbooks really almost killed me. They almost knocked me down. But this is where I want to get to. So we have tablets out there. Of course, we have the iPad, and then we have all these Android tablets, as well as all these Windows 7 tablets, as well as all these Android 2.3 gingerbread tablets or something, or the smaller tablets, including the Amazon Kindle Fire or the Barnes & Noble Nook Touch. I forgot what that was called, but it was released around the same time period as the Kindle Fire. But what I want to get to is the future of ebooks, because we are, as high school students right now, have to carry these heavy textbooks. Now, some schools in other states might already allow ebooks in classes already, which already replaced textbooks. Where the school I go to in Connecticut, ebooks aren't allowed in my school yet, so that's why I have to go around class to carry those textbooks. On an average day, I usually carry around 2 textbooks, and some days, on the average day as well, I have to carry 1.5 textbooks, because my Spanish textbook is actually smaller than my geography book. And then, of course, I carry my Modern American History textbook, as well as my biology textbook, which is actually thicker than the Modern American History textbook, and the Modern American History textbook is about the same size as the geography textbook. However, on an average day, I leave 1 textbook at home, which is my Algebra 2 book, because the books are already provided at school. So when I come home, the only time I use that book is when I'm doing my homework at home from my Algebra 2 class. So I am relieved that that happens, that I can do my routine like that. Otherwise, I would carry 3 textbooks on an average day. And let me tell you something, I would be carrying the textbooks like this. It's like back in middle school where I had like 4 3-ring binders, and they were all 1.5 inches, and then I had to carry like 1 textbook or something, I'm not sure. But once those 4 3-ring binders that were filled up with papers, and then I was carrying everything like this, I kept dropping my stuff, and then it hit the ground, which you don't want to drop your stuff because the floor is dirty, and especially the school, because the build quality of the school is starting to wear and tear, and it's not in good condition. In fact, it's the worst condition I have seen in a building. In fact, I think the conditions of the school is even worse than the Forbidden City in China, Gugong, that I went to in Beijing in 2010. I hate the school's conditions. They're a lot worse than the Forbidden City. I don't know why I even mentioned that. That was just a random thought, so I'm sorry you had to listen to that. So anyway, I think eventually ebooks will get into every school, and soon it will be a law that you are required to have an ebook in all schools instead of using the heavy textbooks, because wow, really? I've been interrupted. The phone just rang. Oh gosh, darn! So as I was saying before, ebooks make it really easy in order for you guys to use your textbooks. And what you can get with ebooks is that you'll get a lot more options compared to a textbook, because a textbook is right there and it's not alive. But on an ebook, it seems like it's alive, because, for example, when you have a science textbook and you get to see how all the organs and cells, move around and all that stuff, all that fancy stuff that graphic designers create. Oh man, that looks sick. Even though I'm not a science expert and I don't like science, especially biology, it looks pretty cool. It looks pretty cool. And ebooks, to me, it might get a lot more students into education a little bit more, because right now the education process sucks, especially the public school system, because they don't do a great job, in my opinion, to keep the students educated, which is why some students are actually homeschooled, and some homeschooled students are actually smarter than the public school students. Which is why that's the route that Apple is taking with their iBooks 2 application that they announced around March or something. I can't remember, but I did a recap video. No, I think it was January. I'm not sure. But I did a recap video of Apple's education event, which is basically where they just announced some education stuff. So what they did was announce iBooks 2, and then you know, you can take classes with the iTunes U app. So now you guys should check out my Apple education recap video, so you guys are aware of what Apple is doing, which there will be a link in the description below, as well as a little annotation right here somewhere. I don't know where the annotation is going to be. But anyway, you know, what are your thoughts about ebooks coming to the school system, the public school system? I think it should be a requirement, because I do not want to carry those heavy textbooks. Some people are actually crazy, saying that they would rather go with a textbook, but that's just the people who don't want to rely on technology as, you know, everything. Which I understand, technology, you can't rely on it for everything, especially if you need technology to help you go into the bathroom or something, because you're crazy if you think that. However, I do believe that technology is used for some of the basics in order to help you out with your work and stuff, you know, but helping you get physical or something is not helping, especially with ellipticals and all that, you know, just to work out, you know, it doesn't work. So what are your thoughts about ebooks? Leave a comment below. And you guys like this video, please hit that like button down below, as well as subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos like this, and follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/BenISOGuy. I will see you guys in the next video. You have a good day now.